In the center of the ring. Let's bring two fighters out here. First to the blue corner from Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, Sydney, the Jackal, Maccow.
Tail of the tape there. Adam A., what do you see, Rivers and Maccow?
Well, Maccow's coming in. He's won 2 of his last 3 fights. And
by the way, fight fans, 56 pages of boxing history.
According to Russell Peltz, Maccow's really turned his career around. He thinks he's going to be giving Rivers a tough fight. Rivers was undefeated earlier this year until he got knocked out by a 7-23 fighter. So what Peltz says is you see a lot more opponents now getting braver in terms of wanting to fight Rivers after that loss. But it was Maccow's people who really wanted the fight, by the way. And so we shall see. He trains his wife as well, who won 5 amateur fights. And he's never been stopped in his losses. So he has some skills in the ring. Could test Rivers tonight. It's an interesting fight.
In that blue corner is Sydney the Jackal Maccow.
Making his way to the red corner, representing North Philadelphia, Marcel, Hard Rock Rivers.
Rivers now doing his ring walk. North Philly guy.
You know, Rivers had a very good fight that we saw earlier against Whitley. You know, he was the local guy, got the decision. One of the things that I remember about that fight is he looked very good in spurts, not putting it together for 3 minutes around necessarily. Some good exchanges.
Red corner, up into the ring is Rivers now.
So Rivers' trainer wasn't at the fight where he got knocked out. That was Fred Jenkins Jr. He's back with him now. You know, how much did that matter? How much does that not matter? It's always tough to gauge those things.
We shall see. Mark Fratto telling us about these combatants.
Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues from here in the center of the ring. South Philadelphia's 2300 Arena is your home for blood, sweat, and 50 years. On Facebook, Fight Night Live, powered by Everlast. This contest scheduled for 6 rounds in the welterweight division. Brought to you by Raging Babe and Peltz Boxing. And presented by Everlast. Be first. Rocco's Collision, call 1-888-9-ROCCOS. Cricket Wireless for reliable, affordable nationwide coverage. First Class Tattoos, check out firstclasstattoos.com. JDK Dent Busters. Tecate, the official beer of boxing. Eat Clean Bro, eat like a world champion. Elite Heat Water. Mr. Custom Made for the perfect knockout look. Check out Mr. Custom Made. And Bucks Cabaret Philadelphia, your official destination for after the fights. The judges scoring this contest are Anthony Lundy, Kevin Morgan, and John Potteray. And controlling the action at the sound of the bell, the referee in charge is Eric Daly. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 142 1/2 pounds. His professional record stands at 6-8 with 1 no contest, 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Wearing black, trimmed with red, and hailing from Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York. Please welcome Sydney, the Jackal Maccow. His opponent fights out of the red corner. He weighed in at 142 1/4 pounds. As a professional, his record stands at 7 victories against 1 defeat, 4 wins coming by way of knockout. Wearing red trimmed with white and hailing from North Philadelphia, ladies and gentlemen, Marcel Hard Rock Rivers.
You already know the rules. I want to remind you to keep it clean, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Adam A., you got a gut instinct on this one? Any gut feeling on this Rivers versus Maccow bout?
Gut is, I think it's going to be a good one.
Okay.
Russell seemed very enthusiastic about this fight. He said this is one to watch.
In that blue corner, the man coming in from Brooklyn, is wearing black trunks. Not even a half an ounce of fat on him. Offering the feint is the man coming in from that red corner, Rivers. Says so on his belt line. Burgundy maroon trunks. Moving smartly to start off. Getting warmed up with some feints and then offering a left jab. Jab attack from both men and eyeing each other warily. Classic feel them out, check it out, start to the round. This is set for 6 or less. Showing the movement is Rivers. Mostly to his left, snapping a jab, then sliding away out of harm's way.
You know, I think Rivers needs to show a consistent work rate, not only in this fight, but moving forward. I think that's something to look at. He has skills, but as you and I both know, that's not necessarily just the name of the game. It's a part of it. Both fighters here spending a lot of time posing in the first round so far.
Adam, word on the street and how he bounced back from that one loss. Did you get any inkling? Did you hear on any grapevines?
I heard that he wasn't in a good place prior to that fight. The trainer not being there exacerbated that situation. You know, they say things are better now. You never know.
And moving towards the last minute of the round in this 6th rounder, edging forward and now pressing hard. Trying to close the gap is Maccow. Looks to land the long jab.
Rivers works for the Philadelphia Gas Works. He's actually in the trenches, you know, digging holes and fixing wiring. I mean, he's down there. And,
getting that good workout in,
full-time job,
All
yeah.
right.
He takes pride in that blue-collar Philadelphia work ethic.
And Maccow was born in St. Martin, went back and forth from there and to America as a child. And classic kid style, he got into trouble. His dad said, hey, you're gonna get into trouble, you're gonna get in the ring and learn some structure in your life. And he turned pro after only 7 amateur fights, in fact. So, still learning on the job a little bit. More than a little bit, he's 6-8 now.
He's not necessarily getting outclassed here, but he's also not confident in terms of what to do.
That's right, you see him snapping a jab, but not punching through the target,
Right.
as they used to say in the old days. Looking to counter with the right hand is Rivers.
Blood, Sweat, and 50 Years is brought to you by Raging Babe, Peltz Boxing, and DeBella Entertainment, and is presented by Rocco's Collision. Exceptional results, unparalleled hospitality, and expert knowledge. Call 1-888-9-ROCCOS. Cricket Wireless, reliable nationwide coverage, affordable prepaid rates, and no annual contract. First Class Tattoos. For a first-class experience, check out firstclasstattoos.com. And JDK Dent Busters, motorcycle paintless dent repair.
About to commence another round, edging forward quick to the center of the ring and past it is Rivers. If I'm either man wanting to pull away, pretty simple solution here. I want more aggression for each man. Show me and the judges and everyone in here, you want it more.
So
Time and a place for politeness, but let's get to rumbling now a little bit. Let's show some aggression. This is Philadelphia, after all.
So far, Rivers' jab has been the best punch in the fight. It's working for him. You'd like to see a little more behind it. Left hook to the body.
Land to the body is Rivers. Perhaps a more concerted attack idea there to go to the torso. I believe he did hear it in between rounds there. Hey, need more activity from you, kid. And Maccow looking to press now. Shoving back is Rivers and then sliding out of harm's way. Resets himself in center ring and pops the jab. You see again, Maccow, he doesn't punch through with the jab. It's more like, hey, stay away from me a little bit. Most of his jab work, keep an eye on that and see if he varies it up. Looking to land a darting right hand, short with it.
So one of the things that Maccow can't get trapped into, Rivers goes 10 or 15 seconds without throwing punches, and Maccow seems content to fight at that pace. He needs to push it. In those moments, keep working a little bit. See right now. Good left hook by Rivers. Maccow's just waiting, not throwing punches, not doing anything, just standing there.
Yeah, he was standing there and lead left hook caught him.
See.
Bang. Good hand speed exhibited by Rivers. Michael Woods ringside. Adam Abramowitz is with me, offering color and analysis. This is a 6-rounder. Yes, indeed, we do have more fights to come, too. Victor Padilla is coming up, and Isaiah Wise, Philly favorite, should be in a pretty good one with Rocky Zapata. Those are junior middleweights to look forward to right now. Second round, and under a minute remaining.
Yeah, Rivers has been sharper all across the board so far in this fight. Controlling distance very well, controlling the pace, ring generalship.
And there's the sweeper, there's the hook there. Landed earlier on Maccow, and once again, he's finding a little bit of a home for it. Timing it accurately. 25 seconds remaining. Ref asks for a break. Welterweight division contest. Maccow backing Rivers up and then gets shoved back. Seen that a couple times from Rivers, saying, no, get away from me, man. Not having it. The end of the round now.
That sharp left hook, counter left hook by Rivers, very good in that round.
And there's some replay action, Adam A.
Maccow comes in aggressive, not really landing anything. That shows Rivers' defense there. He's been slick, not getting hit with anything, the odd left hand. Nothing really lands from Maccow cleanly.
I'm not greedy. I don't think I'm greedy, but I want to see him elevate. I want to see him put more distance in between him and Maccow.
As in Rivers.
Yeah, Rivers, yeah. I just do. I expect more.
I agree with you, and I think I could also say I would expect more Maccow either. Meaning, is he just giving rounds, or is he there to really win tonight? That's what I want to see.
Yep, agreed. He's got to press the issue, and so does Rivers.
Right.
Just a little bit polite. Listen, I'm not asking for bloodbath style rumbling, but more activity, a little bit less waiting. I think that serves him well as an attraction moving forward. You like to be exciting. You like to stand out from the crowd. Skills pay the bills, sure, but that left hand from underneath. I like that. I like the rapidity of that. The explosiveness as he came, dipped down and turned his hips. Maybe heating up just a wee bit. This is round 3.
Maccow's consistently missing with that right hand. Rivers is ducking under it. It's the jab, the right hand. He's going over the top. Rivers is countering back with a left hook to the body or the head. It's been rinse and repeat, a lot of that. Tried hooking off the jab there, Maccow, something different. Didn't land that either. Rivers has all the answers to this point on defense. Want to see him with a little more offense.
Maccow piling up, a little bit of volume there. Feint, another feint, and coming from underneath with the right hand. Rivers trying to time the right hand in answer. And no, it's not a knockdown. He wasn't held up by the ropes. The referee determines. The crowd was very excited by that moment. Use your jabs as the corner of Rivers. They want him to be busier. He's looking to time Maccow after the jab. Ripping a right hand to the body, right on the belly button. Solid shot. You could hear the impact here, ringside. 2 jabs in the right hand.
overshooting the right again.
Don't pull your head down. Don't pull the guy's head down.
Got
The
right,
referee
got
tells Rivers. Under a minute remaining now, and this is the third. Height advantage belongs to Rivers. Smacks across the cheek with a right hand. Slapping left from Maccow.
You know, Rivers just got knocked out. I think he's tightened up his defense a lot. He's not getting hit like he did. We saw earlier in the year in the fight that we called. Looks like they've made some improvements on defense.
Combinations here from Maccow, and moving to the end of the round. It's 10 seconds remaining in the third. Hazard a score in this round unofficially.
I like Rivers so far throughout the fight. Now Rivers is blocking a lot of these shots. You would like to see him come back a little bit more, right? He has the guy out of position. Do something. I'm not saying he looks good, he's doing well, but there's more. There's more that could be done.
See the replay action, see some highlights of the round, Adam.
And again, you're seeing a lot more
chippy stuff right there. Half turned away, and the referee says, "Hey, man, all's fair and
protect yourself at all
war
times."
And in the boxing ring, man, protect yourself at all times, indeed."
And for Maccow, you actually want to see him do a little bit more of that. You know, if he has to make it a little dirty to score, so be it.
Yeah, because you're coming in from Brooklyn 2-3 points down. In a 6th round, 2 points down. You got to know that. Comes in 6 and 8, so he's felt the sting of the L before. Here we are, start of another round here at 2300 Arena. ECW Wrestling, Pro Wrestling was real big here. They have a big slate, different variety of programming here, wrestling, boxing, musical talent as well. Nice roster of talent. Well-run place.
There it is.
Buckled
there it is.
Down
left, right, and a right.
2 right hands did it. One buzzed him and one buzzed him even worse. He's leaning back now. That's because he knows his legs aren't good. And referee says, "You okay?" Well enough to start. 2:22 remaining in the round. Rivers trying to close the show. Gets clinched up. Smart move from Maccow. Rivers moves in. Looking to flurry. Bang to the body. Coming in aggressively, but Smart knows he could get countered. And clinched up again is Maccow. Sage move from the 6 and 8 vet. Looks like he has his legs about him, and his eyesight and his pupils look okay. Moving his torso. Moving his head.
Seems to be okay.
Well, yeah.
I will say, though, even though the first punch was the left hook that led to the knockdown, it's because Rivers has established the jab so well that Maccow did not expect the hook coming and from the lead punch. That's what the jab can do, so many things. That was a wonderful example of what
Rivers
it can
feels
do.
like he buzzed him again there, Adam, and he's moving in again for the kill. Ripping high and low, flurrying. Smart move, Maccow. Grabbing and holding. Rivers moves in. He's not wasting too much time. Showing what shots he's going to throw a little bit much, so Maccow sees it coming and now trying to even answer back, get an angle on Rivers. They're in center ring. As we tick down to 1 minute remaining, down to the floor goes Rivers, but just from falling, balance issue and a trip. Tried knockdown.
Tried that lead left hook again, and Cal saw that coming.
So a knockdown was scored in this round by Rivers. Maccow is down 2 points. He needs to roar back with some heavy-duty thunder and fire. Rivers is moving in and again believes his man is compromised. But he's staying smart, as you can see. Still sees those counters coming from Maccow.
Rivers is showing his offensive arsenal a little more this round, starting with some lead right hands, also bringing the right hand back down to the body. You saw the lead left hook. There you can see a lead right hand to the body. He's starting to really show the things that we were hoping to see from him.
Still dangerous with the left hook as Maccow as we move to the end of the round. Pretty clear-headed for having been knocked down. So, replay action.
Ladies and gentlemen, some boxing royalty now to celebrate Russell Peltz's golden anniversary this evening. Please welcome at ringside middleweight contender King Gabriel Rosado, Philadelphia's own.
Body work and getting smacked back there. Just goes to show Maccow had a moment or two in a round in which he got knocked down.
From USA Boxing, joining us, Al Valenti. The great Al Valenti is
Great Al Valenti. In the house, Lou DiBella in the house, Bernard Hopkins, Eric Gomez, executive at Golden Boy. Start of another round. This is round 5. Adam Abramowitz, Hard Rock Rivers. He's getting the judge love from us on our unofficial cards over Sidney the Jackal Maccow. Black trunks this evening for Mr. Maccow. Burgundy red for Mr. Rivers. Snapping of the jab, not jabbing through still is Maccow. Looking to clip with the left hook. Looking to leap in and explode on Rivers. Rivers being defensively adept and aware.
Maccow's trying to impress himself upon Rivers early in this round to signal that I'm not done in this fight. I have a lot more. You haven't beat the fight out of me. He's taking charge, bring it right to him, bang the body. Just hit him low with a right hand.
The referee saw it, saying, can't be doing that again. I'm going to give you extra time, Mr. Rivers, up to 5 minutes to collect yourself.
Mr. Hopkins, of course, would have taken the whole 5 minutes, perhaps the only fighter we've ever seen to take the whole 5 minutes.
Absolutely. Sagacious man. Yeah, he didn't even take 20 seconds, did Rivers. Right back to work. This is round number 5. Fairly peppy from Maccow in this round to start. He's looking to land that sweeper left hook, timing Rivers, and right hook attempted to time him coming in, but Rivers is staying pretty smart even as he launches forward. Keeps the hands up. Clipped on the head there a little bit, and his own trainer said move the head. Doesn't want him to get sloppy late. It's late innings here, and he's up in the cards most likely, so don't get silly. Stay smart.
Maccow has the right idea. He understands that he's down many rounds probably on the cards. He needs to change this fight significantly. However, he's signaling his punches, telegraphing it. Rivers sees most of it coming, so he still needs to set it up.
Let's come up with a different term, a new age term for telegraphing. What would it be? Because, like, nobody in the building
has a telegraph machine anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm assuming, though, you never know. There's some old-time Philly boxing guys here. They may
actually
have a telegraph.
And have a telegraph.
Yes.
Yeah, there's some elder statesmen here. You're right. There may be some telegraphs in some hobby rooms. And now
Maccow's banging away on the ropes, Rivers.
Here's Maccow.
I'd like to see Rivers tie up in that situation.
Yeah, he spun out and he slid out.
Nice lead left by Maccow.
Maccow having some moments in this round for sure. Rivers team telling their guy to move, move, move. They might have felt like he got buzzed, and they know him. They know it when they see it. So,
you know, Rivers fought that 5th round like he already won the fight, and we could debate that strategy all you want, but
I don't think we're going to debate it. I think we're going to say that wasn't smart. Keep doing what you were doing, man.
Fight Night Live on Facebook is powered by Everlast, who reminds you to be first. Tecate, the official beer of boxing. Eat Clean Bro. If you're a pro in training or you just want to eat like a world champion, check out Eat Clean Bro and use the promo code Fight Night. Elite Heat Water. The best fighters, trainers, and announcers just drink the water. Mr. Custom Made. For a perfect knockout look, check out Mr. Custom Made. Cords of Steel. The one cord that fits them all. And Bucks Cabaret Philadelphia, your official destination after the fights.
This is round number 6, the 6th and final round.
6th and final round. There he is. Big grin because he knows he's going to the Hall of Fame.
Maccow started off with a short chopping power shot that got through. Rivers maybe trying to run the clock out at this point.
Looking at time, Rivers is the jackal. He got muddied up and to the canvas went Rivers, but it was a trip. Once again, second time that's happened to him in as many rounds. And his team, his corner is yelling, move, move, move. They're trying to run out the clock. Figure he's up a good 4 rounds or so, 3-1 maybe or something.
Well, even so, there's ways to move and not take shots, and that's the thing. So even if Rivers should play defense a little more, you shouldn't let yourself be getting hit with lead left hands like this.
No, and the screaming of the move, move, move indicates a certain
complacency, maybe?
I don't want to say any sort of fear, but it sends a message to the judges like, one guy is not going to be offensive minded at all. They're yelling, move, move, move. They're almost saying, you know what, our guy is not going to win the round. Hey, they're probably up enough so it's not going to matter, Adam. But he's not doing what won him rounds earlier. He's making Maccow feel bolder.
There's the art of being evasive but still boxing,
right.
And then sometimes it's just running.
Sometimes it's not an art if it's too obvious, so. Hey, work in progress, right?
Yes.
7-1. And he's eating shots on the ropes here when he's not moving.
That's right, might as well tie up.
I think he's the more tired fighter of the two here as we get to the 1 minute mark. I think he's been lightly buzzed.
As we talked about, Maccow's never been knocked out. He's taken some losses, but he knows how to handle himself in the ring. Once he got hurt, he bought time. He did the things he needed to do to get a second win in the fight.
Rivers getting backed up against the rope.
See,
Maccow is looking
again,
to
right
pull
here,
it
if
on.
you're not going to work, tie up.
Trying to do a little work backing up is Rivers for late inning action. He's backed up, and he's working out of that corner, though. Maccow is pounding too,
How many fighters are good?
Oh, and down goes Rivers! Down, zags Rivers! Oh, he looks the worse for wear. Now a little grin on his face.
Sorry, it's a left uppercut. Maybe right uppercut, straight left hand.
And look at the jackal Maccow. Maccow runs at him and eats a right hand. Smashes, looking to trash him, looking to finish off.
Jenkins is still
down goes Rivers again, Adam. Not a knockdown, though. And Maccow jumps up, yells at the Rivers fans, patrons, saying, I might have not won that fight, but I damn well really won that round.
Well, Maccow showed us a lot in the last 2 rounds of that fight, and I'm going to be very critical here of Rivers. He did a lot of good things. As you see, Rivers looks exhausted. It's a couple of shots.
Maccow has a leg cramp now,
uppercut.
but we're seeing the right hook, the right uppercut did it, eh?
Yeah. But the thing is, what is Rivers doing in the corner? He could tie up. It was he was avoidable situation, and that's the problem. That's what bothers me. He had things he could have done to not get stuck in the corner.
Big bad leg cramp.
He may still get the win here, but it wasn't a clean performance at all.
Right.
And you have to. How many fighters are good at fighting out of corners? Very few. I have no idea why he was sticking himself in there in the last 2 rounds. I really don't.
Maccow he feels like he won.
Yeah.
That flurry late, that last round, he's happy with himself.
You know what though? There's a lot of big promoters here in the audience. Maccow may not get it on the cards, but he showed a lot of these people, hey, I can be a good opponent. I can fight. I can bring it to people.
Oh, man. Mark Fratto's going to tell us the specifics on the winner and loser.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for these two gladiators going all 6 rounds in the center of the ring here in South Philadelphia. We now go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. All 3 judges, Anthony Lundy, Kevin Morgan, and John Potteray, scored this contest 58-54. All 3 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision from Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, Sydney, the Jekyll Maccow.
Wait.
58-54.
Holy smokes.
That is incredible.
Well, did Rivers really have to be doing more to impress us? Because he sure as hell didn't impress the judges.
58-54 means that the only round that he won was the knockdown round, which is not the fight that we saw early in the fight at all.
Oh, wow. Just, wow. I'm going to have to rewatch that one.
Upset there. Not the fight that I believe that I saw while watching.
No, but you know what's interesting? Indication, Adam A., is that the fans didn't go crazy. The fans didn't lose it over that.
Well, it's clear that Maccow closed strong. He closed strong. He got the knockdown in the 6th. You know, Rivers was playing defense. They were confident, right? They were fighting the 5th and 6th like they were up big. They had the knockdown.
We
you never know.
with them.
You said that. You said that. You never know in this sport.
Hashtag. Wow. All right. Now I see replay action here. The winner is Maccow. It goes to 7-8.
You know, Maccow pressing the action. There's the right hand, gets him through the ropes. You know, he did some good work. He refused to yield in this fight. He kept bringing it. And he just kept chopping at Rivers. I didn't like the decision, but I liked Maccow's effort. I liked how he kept at it in the 5th and 6th round. He showed a lot.
You tell us on the Facebook stream in the comments section what y'all thought of that